I have heard people say that I don't have a belief system or I am not a religious person. When I stop and think about that, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Is it possible to have no beliefs? Better yet, no faith? Welcome to Actual Faith, a thoughtful new video podcast that wrestles with faith, doubt, and reality. I am your host, Jeremy Scott DeSpain. I am going to go back and watch this video and think to myself, did that really just happen? I'll be honest with you, I have been looking forward to launching this channel for quite a while now. Recently, I graduated from Talbot School of Theology at Biola University. It was there through my studies that I began to develop a heart to help people to understand the meaning and the purpose of life, to understand reality, how we can know things, to help people that are maybe struggling with their faith or have questions about God. Take a moment, please, and subscribe to my channel, share my channel, let people know about it. Don't forget to click the notification. Well, today I'm going to discuss what faith is, actual faith. Now, this is fitting since this is the name of my channel. See, faith is an interesting word when you break it down. I've heard it defined in many ways throughout the years. I've heard faith as defined as maybe a blind leap of belief. Others suggest that faith is evidence-based. Faith is evidence-based. But what if I were to tell you that I believe faith is both? Actual faith is believing and trusting the unknown because of the known. Let me say that again. Actual faith is believing and trusting the unknown because of the known. Now, every one of us, you and me, we exercise faith. We trust in the unknowns of life because of what we already know. This begs the question, how do we even know what we know? Now it's getting a little bit complex, but how do we know what we know? Philosophers call this branch of philosophy epistemology. Epistemology helps us to understand how we know what we know. Now there's four general ways in which we can know things, how we can derive facts, as you might say. Number one, we can know things through observation. Some might call this empirical evidence. The scientific method is based on observation. We make a hypothesis and we begin observing and we test to see if our hypothesis is true. That is observation. Number two, we might think about reason or logic. There are some things that are common sense in life. Common sense helps us to reason out maybe faulty thinking against maybe what is good thinking or critical thinking. Number three, authority. We derive knowledge from authority. There are people that you listen to, that I listen to. Perhaps they're wise, they're educated, or perhaps they're just trustworthy people. We have reason to believe that they're telling us the truth. From a young child, perhaps they're our parents, our school teachers, our professors, maybe they're authors. We listen to them and we gain knowledge and we trust them. We have faith that they are telling us what is true, what is real. And fourth, intuition. Every one of us, we trust our personal intuition, our private experiences, and they sometimes tell us what is true or what we can know. Faith, though, allows you to trust what you already know, to explore the unknown. You're willing to explore the unknowns of life, the uncertainties of life, because of what you already No. Think about your relationships for a moment. Your relationship is built on faith. It's built on trust. Relationships, we've all heard the cornerstone is trust in your relationships. And you were willing to maybe marry that person because you trusted, you had faith that while you don't know what the next year, 5 years, or 10 years looks like, or how your children will grow up, you have faith in the unknown of your relationship because of some things you already know about that person. You have confided your deepest secrets with this individual, or you have shared pain together. Your heart has been poured out to this person. And based on everything you already know, the evidence, you can now explore the unknown with this person. You exercise faith in your relationships. Now, consider this final thought. What about religion? This is where we typically hear the term faith used, is in the context of religion. Let's try to understand religion in its simplest form. Religion is your duty to God, humanity, and nature. When we think of religion by this simple definition, all of us have a religion. You might even say, as I mentioned in the beginning of this video, that I'm not a religious person, or you might not even claim to have a religion. I would say that you do have a religion. I have a religion. All of us have a religion. You cannot escape religion. So if you are an atheist, for example, you might feel that you don't have a duty to God. You might have some duty to your fellow human beings, or maybe even to nature, to animals, but that's still your religion. You just don't have the same religion as somebody else, perhaps. Actual faith seeks to know what is pure religion. Our scripture to meditate on today is found in Hebrews chapter 11 and verse 1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Thank you for joining me on Actual Faith. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell. We'll see you next time.